What's up, people? I'm back again with my final video for 2013, and it is my top 10 favorite games of 2013. So, just to let you guys know, this is my list, so please respect my opinion. I'll respect yours. And The Last of Us is not on the list. I'm just going to say right now, it's not on here because I have not played it. I didn't get around to it this year, so I apologize for all of you people who saying that it's the greatest game of this year or yada yada yada. So I apologize. I didn't get to it this year, but I should get some money by the end of the week. I have it by the end of the week, and I'll probably do a review of it next year. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So number 10 goes to Madden 25. I've been playing Madden since I was about 4 or 5 years old, and ever since I was 4 or 5 years old, I've been getting destroyed in it. But I've gotten a little bit better over the years, and because my love for football kind of grew a little bit more, I started to enjoy the game more. So I didn't have a football game for the PS3, so I picked this one up. It's the 25th anniversary one, and it got a bunch of legends and stuff on there. The running mechanics is pretty nice, even though I don't like the fact that sometimes you'll be falling over like the littlest things, but I say that I did enjoy this game. If you haven't bought a Madden in a couple years, I think this is the one to get because, you know, when you're doing the loading screens and stuff, you'll actually see some of the actual older games and you'll get some like nostalgic to it. So I think that's a good game. So that's that. So at number 9 it goes to Battlefield 4. Once again, I didn't have a first-person shooter for PS3. I needed something with all aim assist because that without aim assist, I'm not gonna do good, especially online. So I picked this one up. It's really fun online, even though I don't like the campers. I don't like how people be killing me from all the way across the freaking map, and I don't be seeing them because I'm half blind. So that's just my problem, I guess. But it's just still a little fun. I pop it in every now and then. The only gripe I have is that, yeah, people are complaining online that the multiplayer is complete garbage, but I've actually had no problem with the multiplayer. Yeah, I'm playing the PS3 version. Everybody's saying that the PC and the PS3, PS4 version is screwing up, so I don't know. But for me, I think the multiplayer is pretty solid. I get into a game within 5 seconds. It's pretty good. Conquest is probably my best one because, you know, people be just hanging around in the flag, so I can kind of kill them easier. But there's still campers, and it's crazy. So it's a decent game overall. I just don't like the fact that one of the problems with the games is that it keeps erasing my save game from my campaign. So I can never freaking beat the campaign. So I'll just probably pop it in every now and then for the multiplayer. So that's number 9. Number 8 goes to NBA 2K14. So if you haven't seen my unboxing for this one, it's in my channel. I did do a couple gameplays of this, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. But I think this is a really, really good game. Yeah, I'm still playing the current gen version, and the next gen version makes it look like garbage, but the animations is so much better. Oh my god, it's so good. You watch it from a far distance, it does look like a real game. And when you watch it on the PS4, it looks even more realistic. So, yeah, some people might say that they may not like the game because LeBron's on the cover. You know, the LeBron haters is everywhere. So, I think if you don't have this game, if you haven't bought a NBA 2K since maybe 11 or 10, something like that, this is the one to get. But if you have 13, you probably won't say, oh, it's not that much of a difference. So if not, then you're not missing out on too much. But if you do have a PS4 or an Xbox One, I highly recommend you get this game. I've seen it in action. It's phenomenal. It is really, really good. So that's number 8. Number 7 goes to WWE 2K14. Now, for this one, yes, I did an unboxing of this. I did do a review for that. I did do some gameplays of that. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out on my channel. This one's different because this is the first game that was not published by THQ. So I had a little bit of high hopes for it. I didn't think it was going to be that much because the game was already half finished by the time 2K got the rights to it. But yeah, some of the problems I had with the game were, with the online, with the lagging, and it's not as bad as it is now with the pageant and stuff. But I do love the reversal. It's a lot better. It's a lot more rewarding, you would say. Because when you reverse it, you go into your own little move most of the time. So, and it has a really, really good roster. I think it does have the best roster of all time. Yeah, they're missing a couple people like the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys, all those boys in there. Boys. But yeah, this is a solid game. This is for any casual wrestling fan. Like, I had my cousin over the other day. He ain't played a wrestling game with me since like SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, I think. And he played it, and he knew some of the guys on there. So, oh, I remember this guy, or yada yada yada. So I think if you're looking for a wrestling game to play with your friends, your family, whatever, this is the one to get because you got Hogan on there. You got the new guys and the old guys. Yeah, there's a couple guys that are missing like RVD and stuff, but hey, that's still it's all right. But yeah, I think this is a solid game. But I am looking forward to next year since 2K can really, really amp it up. I really hope they amp up their animations. I really hope they redo the commentary, make it like NBA, but that's another video for another day. So let's see, that was number 7. Number 6. Number 6. Alright. This is the game I just unboxed the other day. Yeah, this doesn't technically count because this is our HD remake. But it's Kingdom Hearts. HD 2.5 remakes. This is really, really good. I never really got into Kingdom Hearts because, I don't know, maybe I just didn't have the time for it because I heard the games are like really, really hard apparently. That's what my cousin told me based off of what I saw, so. But I have played a lot of the final mix on here. I'm already clocked in about 7 hours into it already. And I've only done about 2 or 3 worlds. I don't know how many worlds it is total. And I did do the Chain of Memories, a little bit of that. The card-based gameplay is alright, but if I wanted to play something like that, I always play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I'll still grind through it, just so I can prepare myself for the 2.5 remix that will be coming out in 2014. So, yes, I got this game for $20. That is a steal. If you haven't played this game, if you're looking for something, something like Final Fantasy like, it's good because unlike other games, this has nostalgic value to it, even if you haven't played the game, because you got the Disney characters like Tarzan and Aladdin and all that stuff. It's like, oh, I remember that when I was a kid. So, you might think this game is a little child, but for children and stuff, but it kind of isn't. It kind of has a good balance. Yeah, the first one's a little bit more child friendly, but the second one really amps it up with what I've seen. So I am looking forward to playing that next year. But this is a solid game. If you haven't gotten it, go get it. It's probably back up to $40, but I did do an unboxing of it, and I did state that this past weekend it was for $20. So for those of you who got it for $20, you did a smart thing to do, like I did. So that's number 6. All right, number 5 goes to Saints Row 4. Now, Saints Row 4 is kind of an interesting story. Now, when you first look at it, it says, oh, this is Saints Row 3 with superpowers and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, that's partially true, but I don't know. As you get into the game, it really starts to get really hilarious. The missions, they're a lot more varied than in Saints Row 3. Because Saints Row 3, all it was a bunch of the freaking side missions put together. So they really did a good job with this. I wish that they had to put more clothing into it. There's just not enough clothing. Even with the DLC, there's not enough. It's too similar to Saints Row 3. The graphics need a really, really huge upgrade for the next one if they do make a next one. And the game was a little too short. Really short actually. And then once you beat the game, there really isn't nothing to it, I guess. Nobody's playing this online. There's no competitive multiplayer or anything like that. You can't play the game. This is the campaign with a friend online, so I guess that's probably fun for those of you who've done it. But yeah, I think that this was a decent game. I gave it I did do a review for this. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. So, Saints Row 4 gets number 5. Alright, number 4. Number 4 goes to Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Final Burst. Now, if you haven't gotten this game, get it now if you're a huge fan of this. Because if you didn't get it, the original version back in March, I believe, this is for $40. So you're really getting this at a cheap price. Plus, you're getting all the DLC, plus some type of remastered cutscenes, I guess. That's what I hear. So, with this game, this game has some really pretty graphics. I really like the graphics in this game. It's a game that anybody can pick up and play. Like, my cousin was over the other day. He actually beat me a couple times. It only took him about 2 games, and he was already up to my standards pretty much. So, I think that this is a really good game. I really recommend it for those who have not played it. This is an excellent game. And I haven't beaten the story yet. I don't have much of it, but I really enjoyed the game. I love the animations. I love how when you do your special, it shows a little clip of the person talking and stuff. It's really nice. This is really nice. So if you want to impress somebody with graphics on the PS3, you can show that it still makes good games. Use this game, because I was over at my dad's house and I was playing it. He don't know nothing about Naruto or anything like that. He said, man, that game looks so slick, I might get it myself. So, this is a really good game for those of you who have not played it. Or if you have the second one, get this. Get the Final Burst one, because it comes with all the DLC and all that stuff, and it's $40. I believe that the original version is like $30 now. But I would upgrade the $10 and get this one. I mean, yeah, you get an extra cutscenes, you get Sage Mode Kabuto, I believe. So, it's an excellent game. I really recommend it. Alright. Number, what are we up to? 3 now? 3. Was that 3? Oh, I'm not even counting. I guess number 3 is Batman Arkham Origins. This game, I did do an unboxing of. I didn't review of it, because I was a little bit too late on that. Did I do a review for that? No, I did not. No, I didn't. Anyway, this game was a really good game. I really enjoyed the story. It was really Batman-like. You really felt like Batman going to the Batcave and all that stuff. It was really cool. I wish you could have, like, did something where you can, like, take off your suit and go up to your, to the actual house and stuff, and, like, maybe watch TV and watch the news, seeing what's going on in the world. I think that would have been cool. But yeah, a lot of people were complaining online that it's the same thing. But when Call of Duty does it, it gets good scores, right? So that's not fair. So I really think that this was a good game. It was a little bit more on the shorter side in terms of the main story, but the side missions are the best by far in the series. I love the detective mode. You can, like, scan people. You can, like, do these little puzzles where you gotta find where the bullet hit and all that stuff. That was really nice. And what I love about the Arkham games is that it lights up everything. If you're supposed to open up a door, the door will be lit for me. So that is awesome. I wish all games would do that. That's part of the reason why I like it so much, because it kind of caters to me, someone who can't see that well. So I think this was an excellent game. I highly recommend it if you have played the previous ones. You're not going to be disappointed with this one. This one is pretty nice too. It's not that much different, which is not entirely a bad thing. Yeah, some of the frame rates might drop, when you're flying around, but I do love the fact that you can, like, jump from A to B with when we click up a button. It's just that simple. So number 3 goes to Batman Arkham Origins, I think. So number 2 goes to Tomb Raider. This game was phenomenal. I was never good at Tomb Raider. I wanted to get into it as a kid, but it was so hard. The controls were so clunky. I always got killed. When you're in the tombs, your light always went out, yada. I was never good at it. And then with the more modern ones, I never really got into it because I hate puzzles. They seemed too complicated for me and all that stuff. So I never really got into that either. But when this one came out, I said, okay, this is sort of like Uncharted in a way. When people were actually claiming that to be a ripoff, when Tomb Raider is the original Uncharted. In fact, Uncharted got its inspiration from Tomb Raider, so you really can't say that. But anyway, I think that this was an excellent game. The story is so awesome. Oh man, is it great. And I do love the environments, the graphics, everything about this game was awesome. I was really into it. I had to beat it twice because it was so good. I love the bow and arrow. It was just great. So I really recommend this game. If you have not played it, it is a phenomenal game. I really love it. So without further ado, hold on, let me see this. We'll just play that. This video is a lot longer than I wanted to, which means it'll take hours for it to upload, but whatever. So, number one, you probably guessed this. Probably. Here you go. I know all you haters are going to be saying, fanboy. Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5 is by far the best game of this year for me, because I've been waiting for this game for like 3-4 years. And I got it, and I was into it. I haven't even beaten the story yet. That's how much fun it is. I'm savoring it, even though the story ending was spoiled for me by a certain someone. You know who you are. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this game. The environments is, this landscape of it is so huge. It's like incredible. Like I would give this this would be on the list even just for that. The amount of work they put into this game is it's incredible. I really love it. I love how you can switch between characters. The driving is solid for me. Some people say it's too arcadeish. Some people say, oh, I like a GTA 4's driving, when almost all the reviewers that I've seen back then complained about the driving. So I don't know what's their deal, but the driving is perfect for me. I don't like the fact that you kind of die a little bit too easy in this game. And I don't like the fact that you can't just go to like Burger Shot and buy like burgers and stuff like that. There's no bowling. I do miss those little things. But for the most part, it's solid. The online is pretty fun. So I really enjoyed this game. I'm going to be playing this game for many, many years to come by far. And if you have not picked up this game, I don't know what you're doing. You may say, well, you just drive around and kill people. No, it's a lot more, but it's a lot more than that. You can do so much more in this game. So I recommend this game if you have not played it. So there you are, guys. That is my review. Not my review. That's my top 10 favorite games of 2013. I'm not sure if I lost count or not. That'd be embarrassing if I did. Oh well. I'm new here, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next year.